With 25 platforms, Birmingham New Street is one of Britain's most important railway hubs.
Box manager, New Street. It's very, very rare at New Street that we get one day without something happening.
And I'm not having a go at you, you know.
I'm on your side, you know. I'm actually on your side right now.
Let's get these onto this one and get them all down the platform.
I think we're getting on the wrong train. It's to cross-country service to Stansted Airport.
Good day is obviously when everything's running sweet and smooth, but being New Street is not very often that happens. A lot of pressure.
And no 2 days are the same. Just the level of disruption can be a lot worse some days than it is other days.
Today is going to be one of those days. While Network Rail manage the station and tracks, the trains here are run by 5 different companies. And today, many staff from one of the biggest, West Midlands Trains, are on strike.
There's only limited services to most places, so it's going to be really challenging.
What's more, the strike couldn't have happened on a worse day.
We're at risk of missing the first race at Cheltenham due to the strikes, and you can see there's a lot more people building now who are going to go to the races, and the last thing we all want to do is be delayed. It's, you know, it's a big day now in the calendar, so...
Not only are thousands off to the races, it's a Saturday before Christmas, and an extra 50,000 people are expected to visit Birmingham's festive German market.
You couldn't have picked a better day to strike. I mean, Christmas market, as a passenger, it's useless. It's absolutely rubbish. You go to Europe, the trains run on time.
Network Rail have brought in extra staff to deal with the crowds.
You might get some very disgruntled passengers, people trying to get home, there's people trying to get to work or whatever have you. Please remain calm, OK? If it starts to escalate for whatever reason, radio myself or radio Allam, we'll get a member of CRT or BTP down to you.
Don't wave your hand when the train's coming in, yeah?
It's a funny beast to run a station, and it's knowing that animal and how to deal with it when it does go wrong. Calm before the storm, as they say.
In station control, it looks like that storm is about to hit.
Nothing.
Coordinator Stephen answers an urgent call from West Midlands Trains.
There's nothing towards international commentary, including all local stops. So, general advice is not to travel then, isn't it, really?
West Midlands have just cancelled all their trains towards Euston.
I hope your conveyance team are ready and waiting for Monday morning. Okay. Narrator or platforms.
You've probably already noticed, but we now have no services towards international commentary
and beyond.
The city is packed with revellers, many of them blissfully unaware they may not be able to get home tonight.
And we've got potentially a lot of crowding coming back from the German market, and they'll be expecting to catch certain services, and those services will be cancelled. So we'll have to just wait and see what West Midlands Trains can come up with. I'm not very optimistic.
Strikes are just one of the causes of delay Network Rail have to deal with. Last year, 160,000 trains were delayed by trespassers, some of whom only just escaped with their lives. 100 miles down the West Coast main line from New Street, Dennis Ash is hunting trespassers on the tracks outside Euston.
There's a hole in the fence up there.
He's been on the railway for almost half a century.
This has been breached before. We've had it repaired on numerous occasions. I've actually repaired it myself at one time.
Dennis is a MOM, which stands for Mobile Operations Manager, but not in Dennis's house.
My wife, she calls me an MOM, man of the moment, or man on a mission.
And this man on a mission is tracking down the trespassers in the hope of catching them tonight.
Fresh footprints. So really well-trodden paths. In regards to trespassers, if you get a call out, 99 times out of 100, you're going to get to site and they're long gone. It's the 1% that they're going to cause you problems.
The path ends at a series of arches and a shock for Dennis.
We appear to have a hut or some sort of room. As a mum, you always investigate. We've got a solar panel up there with a TV screen on it. We've got water. What the hell's going on here? Proper encampment. It's got a lock on the door. No idea what's in it. So I'm a little bit uneasy, really. Hiya, Dennis Ashwell's the mom. Got an encampment, a very large encampment, under the arches between Acton Canal Wharf and Acton.
Dennis reports the camp to Anthony at Rugby Control Centre.
Right, all right, cheers, thanks very much for that, Dennis, much appreciated. Thanks, yeah. Cheers, bye. The home is under there. They're accessing it from the towpath, using the railway. There's about 16 tracks, so you really need to know where you're standing at the dead of night.
We've had encampments there before, never anything as sophisticated as this.
The camp is next to live tracks. Fast trains rush by and it's a serious fire hazard.
We need to get the BTP down here.
Dennis needs the British Transport Police to help him find the culprit before they hurt themselves or cause an accident.
Because of industrial action, West Midlands Railway and London North Western Railway will going to reduce service on Saturdays in November and December.
At New Street Station, it's early evening, and people are starting to head home.
Guys, make your way to the front.
Can you do and use all the available doors on platform 12 announcement, please?
How many people we got on that platform here?
Some West Midlands trains have been cancelled, leaving passengers to try and squeeze onto other services.
Passengers for the service, please move further down the platform and use all available doors.
This is the worst it's ever been, to be fair.
You know what you said?
Worst I've ever been on a train.
West Midlands, they've cancelled like 1, 2, 3, 4 trains. The last 4 trains are going towards Northampton. I hope the West Midlands got a plan in place.
It looks like it's going to be a memorable Saturday night at the station for all the wrong reasons.
We're going to be heading in that direction, through some woods, to a unauthorised campsite.
Down the West Coast main line towards Euston, Dennis is trying to catch a trespasser.
Basically, he's built a house underneath the arches. Quite sophisticated.
For this nighttime raid, he's got backup from British Transport Police, the force charged with protecting our railways.
Are the lines blocked? It's a single bi-directional line. No AC, no DC electrical equipment. Try and keep as quiet as you can so we can surprise him.
Hello, mates, the police, can you open up?
Is there any sign of activity inside?
I can't hear anything.
It's got a lot of tools.
That's well made.
He's done it very well, though. This is the first time I've come across something like this.
What's under here? I don't know what they're storing in there. It could be anything, could be explosives, anything like that. We don't know.
The BTP can only break in if they have safety and welfare concerns.
We can't hear any sign of life in there. Also, because we've got running rails above it, we don't actually know what's in there. It's a bit of a safety issue for the railway.
Right, yeah.
So on the grounds of preserve life and limb,
We're going to open the door. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Hello, it's the police. Police officers. Police.
It's one of the busiest days of the year at Birmingham New Street station. The city centre is rammed.
Hello, everybody. Hey. Hello, Mum. Love you, Mum.
The strike is causing more trains to be cancelled than was planned for.
So you know what's happening, yeah? Nothing to Northampton, nothing to Coventry.
Fewer staff have crossed the picket line than expected, so West Midlands trains have closed some entire routes.
I'm trying to figure out where Moore Street is, so I could go to Moore Street and then I'll have to find a bus or walk to Rugby from Leamington Spa.
That's a 14-mile trek.
I'm with my partner, we've got a babysitter to go home to. We heard about it when we were actually on the train. We've only been in Birmingham since 7 o'clock. We only popped in to grab a few bits, and now we're going to be spending more time going home than we have spent here shopping.
Many passengers are being left high and dry.
We was told they'd be every hour rather than every half an hour, so that's fine. But then when you come here now and there's nothing on the board, we're rather stuck.
As West Midlands don't have a customer services desk, it's down to Network Rail's team to deliver the bad news.
You just confirm the platform for the next Liverpool, please.
Adrian is trying to find out if West Midlands are laying on any replacement buses.
I'd like to apologise for any delay and inconvenience this causes journeys to.
It's a big problem at the minute with West Midlands trains. We cannot get hold of them. And if we can't give answers, it makes it a lot more difficult. We start to get irate passengers. It's not easy.
Because the strike was planned and advertised, there is no legal duty for West Midlands to get their customers home.
We were sold return tickets at Rugby today.
Okay.
We just come in, didn't know anything with this industrial action, and there's nothing going back to Rugby. So how are we supposed to get back to Rugby?
Hotel for the night, use a ticket tomorrow. Or taxi home and speak.
The bill for that?
You would have to. I mean, what you could do, put it in writing to customer relations and claim the money back.
Whoever was selling that ticket today, they could have said, you do realise there is industrial action. If you don't know already about it, you may not be able to get that. You know,
I understand what you're saying.
We're the ones that are suffering.
The train operating companies pay our wages as such, so we're representing them train operating companies, so we can only go as far as what they allow.
Absolutely ridiculous, absolutely pathetic. It would put me off travelling in a train.
Now you're telling them they've got to spend £90 to £120 on a taxi, where they've already spent 36 quid on a ticket.
I tell you what, you lot put the prices up.
Can you have a member of staff with a key button, please, at customer reception?
I've got 2 kids, 1 pregnant missus. I think we'll get back.
The last-minute cancellations have left the Melanchuk family stranded, and Mum Euphemia is due to give birth.
Where was you going?
Northampton, we're going to Northampton.
Yeah. What I've just been told by West Midlands Trains, they tried to organise coaches, but it's that late in the day now, finding it difficult to get them. Give it 5 minutes to try and sort something out. Okay.
This is a bit more of it. It's Philip Stick. She's 9 months pregnant. Yeah.
Take a seat. I'll get on the phone now. All right. If my kids or grandkids are tied up in a station, I want somebody to do as much as they can for them. So I'm trying through West Midlands Control to organise a taxi. What is well, I've got a family here, 6, with a young daughter, 2 young kids, and also a pregnant lady. She's about 9 months pregnant.
We just came here to see the German market and to bring the kids. And the baby boy is coming. It should be any minute.
Is there anything you can do for them? You're going to get back to Northampton.
Now the German market's closed, staff are faced with the double whammy of merry passengers and cancelled trains.
Our evening was superb until we tried to get home. We never trust the last train. We always come for the one before last. But apparently both of them have been cancelled now. No one really knows
knows what's going on, so it's confusion that's the problem.
This is a platform alteration. Service to London Euston from now depart platform 3.
So we now all have to move.
There we go.
Yeah. So standard. Yeah. We're Virgin, so we were going to book to go on London East Midlands.
He's a Virgin.
We're going to go into rugby, so it's taken an extra about an hour. So dealing with someone who's drunk as well is always good for us.
Network Rail customer service assistant Kadir is on the front line.
When there's a lot of drunk people, you're trying to say to them, with all the services, 9 out of 10 times they won't understand. But, you know, stay positive.
In New Street's control room, at last there's some news about those bus replacements.
Probably a shot in the dark, but we heard a sneaky rumour that looking into coaches towards Northampton. There are buses. OK, no problem. Cheers, buddy. Thanks. Cheers, mate. Yeah, there's loads and loads of buses. Absolutely tons of them. Just not here. Actual advice is not to travel.
Too late, they're already here.
Yeah. It's really shambles.
West Midlands Trains say they sent out a large number of buses across the network, but because of the strike's unpredictable effects, not every bus was used. Some of them have had rather a quiet day.
Just sleeping, chilling out on the coach, helping passengers as and where I can. But I've been here on standby for 12 hours and I haven't moved at all. Nobody seems to know what's going on.
There was no backup for any replacement bus services of any description. You're thinking ahead, the cogs are going, what do we do next? How do we do this? How do we resolve that?
With alcohol in the mix, tempers are running high.
What time we got officers down here till?
When the station closes. I had to get British Transport Police in reception to keep the peace. I had 350, 400 people in front of me. There was a few people getting aggressive, not just with me, but with each other.
Mate, this is shocking. I need to get over this. I bought a ticket to go down the back.
It's advisable to either go to the National Express station or stay overnight. So
mate, I haven't got the money to stay all night. How am I meant to get home from here? How am I meant to get home? And a bunch of why don't they tell you when you buy a ticket?
A few expletives about the railway. Obviously a bit of a imbibing somewhere in the German market, I think.
But at least one family will be getting a helping hand.
Cheers. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Got some good news for you. West Midlands Trains are going to organise a taxi for you. All right.
Thank you so much for your help, sir.
If you need anything, we've got plenty of bottles of water in the back. I'll even do a cup of tea if you want one. All right.
In 3 years I've been out, he's never been on.
It's fine, all right. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate your help.
A 9-month pregnant mother and Adrian's persistence got the Malanchuk family home. But they're the lucky ones.
They've closed the ticket office.
They just closed it now?
They just closed it, yeah.
Chaos.
It's 11:30 and the very last train is about to leave the station. For dozens of stranded passengers trying to get to Coventry, the one option left is the regular National Express bus. Problem is, nobody warned National Express.
You're not thinking. Get as many people on the bus, get us all
Basically, we bought train tickets. Now it turns out we can't get home. This is the last bus to Coventry. And there's not enough room to fit everyone on, basically. And there's no other buses been put on to get everyone back to Coventry.
Can't you ask them for an extra bus?
They haven't informed us for the train cancellation or anything else. But can't drive off because there's overload.
The bus is now so overloaded it can't lift away from the curb.
Honestly, I can't move my car
How about if you'll give you a fiver, you drive it?
literally the thing on the ground. You can hear them banging on the window, and honestly,
It's not his fault. I feel bad for the bus driver.
People are telling him to drive anyway. It's not really fair on him, to be honest.
The next bus to Coventry is not due for another 3 hours. For these West Midlands passengers, their nightmare journey home is far from over.
Try and keep as quiet as you can so we can surprise him.
Network Rail manager Dennis is with the Transport Police on the hunt for a trespasser that's built a dangerous encampment under running rails.
Hello, it's the police.
With no response from inside the hut, they've broken down the door.
Empty. Clear, empty. All clear. Clear.
Clear?
Yeah. Car back, please. To get electricity. Got a vehicle tax papers over here. A cooker. Very ingeniously built. Paperwork all points out the same name. So based on that, we're going to do some intelligence checks and try and get in touch with him that way.
I couldn't believe my eyes. He created himself quite a little empire down there. He was a clever guy.
With regards to the valuables in this structure, we're going to seize them. Another laptop here. I do feel sorry for him now. I do feel really sorry. Homelessness is a massive issue at the moment. People go to desperate lengths, try and find a place where they want to be safe, warm. But unfortunately, this property is owned by the Network Rail, so it is coming to an offend.
The BTP impound the valuables in the hope of identifying the culprit.
What?
But just as they're leaving...
Is he there? Yeah. So we just got notification that the mail is on the property now.
But you understand, isn't it? You're under arrest.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I do it. Don't worry. It's no problem at all.
All right then.
It's just please too closing for me. Close it for me so that people can come here and take my thing.
We will do.
Well, I try my best to get away from this. Yeah. It's very difficult for me to get.
This has only been an occurrence in the last few years, really. It wasn't like that when I was first on the railway. Nobody lived like this. Yeah, I feel sorry for him. He appeared to be a nice guy. What I could gather, what he was saying, he's in debt, so that's probably why he's living like that. Obviously, he's struggling with money. He's got a lot of tools down there, and he's got solar panels. So I'll get him a TVP, a track visitor's permit, and we'll go down there together and I'll help him out and get his stuff. He will spend the night in the cells, at least he'll have a warm bed tonight.
It's just before midnight at New Street. The station may be empty, but outside there is pandemonium as stranded passengers try to catch the last bus to Coventry.
Now the bus driver is saying there's too many people on the bus, so now he's not prepared to drive the bus back to Coventry. So we're stranded here. People are getting quite irate that there isn't another bus coming to pick up the overspill. So if not, we'll have to get a taxi back to Coventry for about £50.
National Express call in their duty supervisor to help deal with the standoff.
Well, we've paid money for the train.
We paid for it.
We've been sent here.
We're stranded here. We're having to go. We can only.
And you can't just put another bus on, no, to help everyone out.
No, we're going to get home. I'm not the driver. So are you going to buy us an Uber then?
You have got a driver, but he won't drive.
You can't if the bus is overloaded. The next bus is at 3 a.m.
What do you recommend?
Excuse me. If I get my money back, I'll be 3 a.m. All I can do is load this bus to the maximum amount.
And then what? How does everyone else get home?
The rest of the problem is down to the railway.
So we just stay in Birmingham, right?
They haven't organised any rail replacement for
you.
So
what do we do? Sleep on the street?
£45. Thanks, Brickvale.
After almost an hour at a standstill, some of the passengers get off, and finally the bus can get on the road to Coventry. West Midlands Trains say they brought in hundreds of extra staff at stations affected across the network and helped thousands of customers home during the strikes.
Just kind of got to figure out what to do from here now, like.
But the last bus to Coventry leaves without Cameron and his friends.
We've got to wait for the next one that's at 3:05, which is going to be a fun 3-hour wait.
West Midlands was ordered to spend an extra £20 million improving services this year after repeatedly letting customers down.
I don't even know if I'll be able to get home because my bus ticket runs out at 12, which is in a minute. So basically stuck here. I mean, I've had worse days, but it's not the greatest.
It's not all strikes, delays and crime on the railways. The network is much loved by many. Well, one group in particular.
I've been interested in the railways ever since I was a toddler.
My favourite photo would have to be this one because it captures my local line. Class 170, operated by West Midlands Railway.
There's just like an old romance to it.
I just love everything about it. I try and go on as many trains as I can, as far as I can.
And today at New Street, train aficionados are out in force to witness an historic event.
It's the last day of Virgin trains operating the West Coast Main Line.
After more than 2 decades, Virgin have lost their franchise to a new operator.
22 years is a long time. Yes, it's sad.
It's a day to remember for dedicated train spotters as the Virgin fleet make their final journeys.
Oh look, they've still got the Virgin branding on there.
15-year-old Matthew wouldn't miss it for the world.
I've managed to convince my father to come down and ride the last train with me as like a celebration. Hi! I've been a huge train nerd since I was really little.
Nathaniel's been making the most of Virgin's final hours.
Me and my friend have just been out on the trains, riding them as much as we can to celebrate.
This will be the last departure of Virgin here at Wolverhampton. In fact, there it is.
Vlogger Michael is live streaming his last trip.
This is it.
The company's distinctive pendolinos are a train spotter's dream.
A weird excitement, because this is the last train into Euston. Right, so, moment of truth.
I can't believe it. This is my last ever ride on Virgin to London after all these years. The Virgin Pendolino, it's quite special.
A proper electric high-speed train.
It goes 125 miles per hour and it tilts to 8 degrees. So when you're going around corners, it tilts into the corner. So that's pretty cool.
Italian manufactured, but they are British built. This is the train that revolutionised the West Coast Main Line.
They've taken the Virgin branding off the trains now, so they look quite ghostly. No Virgin logo on the front.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the remainder of your journey for the final time of Virgin train. Thank you.
We'll be given jelly beans. Shell of £3.90.
End of an era. No more red.
There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care.
It's been a big part of my childhood because I've, you know, ever since I was like 6, I'd go and watch the Pendos going up and down at Nuneaton. And then I got the Hornby set for Christmas one year and all followed suit from there.
Yeah, we like to go out and see some of the first and some of the last of some big events, you know.
train. Bad by train. Bad by train.
Every week, around 25,000 passengers travel between New Street and Euston. It's one of the busiest intercity routes in the country. Tonight, thousands of triumphant West Brom fans are returning home after a match. Network Rail and the train companies pay for British Transport Police to give backup to staff on days like this.
As long as we cover all the Birmingham trains. So it's nothing on the board yet. So if we already go over to 4, it should come up any minute, really. Yeah.
German-born PC Patrick Zuber has been in the BTP for the last 7 years and is one of the most experienced officers at Euston.
Euston Station is an ever-evolving and changing situation from 1 minute absolutely calm to the next minute of utterly chaos. But I do enjoy it.
That's West Brom.
Thanks for any officers.
Train staff are turning back a number of passengers trying to travel home with the wrong tickets.
We get quite a few sort of ticket irregularities. The only time we'll get involved is if, obviously, the revenue staff get nowhere and then the situation escalates.
Right, she just turned around to us and says that we can't use that, which we can.
Well, no, you've paid less for these than you would have on their trains. That's why they're not letting you use them.
We've paid our money.
But this is now the second time I get aware of you guys having an argument with different people, all right?
Let's go home then.
No, okay.
Let's just go home.
But which we're trying to?
Listen to me. Would you let me explain now, okay? Your ticket is only valid through
Polish. Go on, yeah, Polish.
Malibu. You're not allowed to get on the train from here to Birmingham.
Okay. Go over to Marylebone. You can catch a direct train from there to Birmingham New Street. All right?
One couple is directing their anger at station staff and the BTP, accusing them of letting other passengers through.
Seriously? You've got bigger
problems out there than there are some train. You've got rapists out there. People suffering.
Guys.
Let me out.
Oh, you bother it.
Yeah, bye. Shut up. I've had to describe Pat. He's a warrior. He's a machine.
This time, warrior Pat is not going to let this go.
Guys, stop swearing in public or she gets nicked.
Unfortunately, we have to accept it to a certain degree. When you start swearing and stuff like that in public and call people names, actually say, no, it's enough.
Pat's called to a train that's just arrived from New Street.
Platform 14 is regarding a ticket irregularity, over.
Yeah, received TI, platform 14.
Euston has no ticket barriers and is a hotspot for ticket evasion, a crime that costs the train companies more than £200 million a year.
Train fares are expensive, I understand that. I travel frequently on trains. Living in Birmingham, I'm up and down there quite a lot, but no one can travel for free.
Do they have any tickets at all? Or
No.
There's nothing.
Basically what's happened is we've got our tickets in Birmingham. There's like barriers you have to get through to get onto the train for London. We've put them through, got the ticket, we've just been the tickets on there at the moment.
As the boys have not been able to produce any tickets, they're now facing a hefty fine.
What will happen is a penalty notice. You have 21 days to contest it.
We give normally the involved person the opportunity to either pay or resolve it in a civil matter before it becomes a criminal matter. And most people, unfortunately, are not aware that can lead to criminal convictions.
My colleague is willing, because you are not 18, she's willing to sell you the cheaper tickets, it'll be 85 each, if you wish to buy them. If you don't want to go for those, just give us your details,
give up unpaid fares notices, which you have right to appeal if you wish to do so, and then if that doesn't work, you have to pay, but that'll be 129. It's up to you.
Given a choice between paying the full fare or a more expensive penalty charge, the boys opt for a third option, haggling.
You do this at 200. You've got 3 tickets. If you don't, that's just robbery, really.
Sorry?
200.
So it's not haggling. We have prices that we can charge you.
Before eventually deciding to pay £255 in cash. It's made Pat suspicious.
So we're talking 600-700 potentially. I would like to know what he's doing with his money. Just have a chat with you, mate. I noticed you have a wad of money on you.
Yeah.
What is this money for?
I'm going to Louis Vuitton to buy a bag.
Okay.
It's on Bond Street.
Right. I'm just very curious why someone has such a high amount of money on them.
Carry money all the time, man.
Already bundled. Two bundles, 120s, 110s.
No, it's all mixture. How much is that? 800 now. Well, I just had just under 1,000. My nan? Yeah.
To get a handbag?
No, to get a bag. For you? Yeah, it's my Christmas present.
Pat decides to check the boys' names on the police database.
I ever been in trouble with the police before? No. Okay. It's not against the law to carry money, all right? But I'm just very cautious due to the age. Yeah.
Their details have come back clear. Pat doesn't have any reason to investigate further. The boys are free to leave for Bond Street and get that Louis Vuitton man bag.
Every day is different. You never know what you get. You just turn up and deal with it.
On a Saturday night at Euston, Pat and PC Tom Brady see people from all walks of life.
When you get rid of all the football lot, you've got your regular Saturday travellers, families, and there's always something going on at Euston. This gentleman's come from Liverpool. Okay. He's saying he wants to meet Prince William and Catherine.
Hello, sir. You all right? Nice to meet you. I understand what you want to do. The thing is, there's an appropriate way how to do it right, okay? The thing is, going to Buckingham Palace would not be advised because that can't help you, unfortunately. If you send them a letter or an email, it will be forwarded, but don't go in person there unless you have an appointment or are invited to, all right? Because you will just be turned away, my friend. It's nothing against you, but obviously they have a busy schedule. You okay?
Often their role is to help some of the station's most vulnerable people, who are drawn to the warmth that the station provides.
Need a hand up? Okay.
I am an addict.
All right.
You don't know what's happened to them in the past. All you know is that they've felt comfortable enough coming to you when they've needed it, and that you're kind of like their lifeline.
You take care.
Have a safe night.
In Birmingham New Street, it's no different. And with Christmas finally here, the station staff have decided to put on a festive dinner for the city's homeless.
Today we're doing a Christmas party for 350 homeless people from around the West Midlands. It's a great opportunity to give something back to those that are a bit vulnerable at this time of year.
Everyone is helping out. But Deputy Station Manager Craig
That look okay? Does my hair look okay? You look gorgeous, man. Do I?
has drawn the short straw,
Sure it's someone else's turn.
or rather, the short trousers. It's a rare chance for everyone in the station to let their hair down. It's not just the homeless that benefit from the goodwill of staff, especially on the busiest day of the year when everyone is trying to get home for Christmas.
Free to board a wheelchair at Until 37 Liverpool.
Already 400 people have asked for assistance and more are arriving all the time.
It looks like a doctor's surgery here, but it's not. It's a customer assist surgery.
It's one day on the calendar when everything must run smoothly.
Watch the skills, watch the skills.
Craig and the team are leaving nothing to chance.
Yeah, it's very busy. We've got about an extra 10, 15 staff, plus all the management team are out assisting as well.
We need to make the railway accessible to everybody, so people with disabilities or people who are just generally unsure how to change at major stations like New Street and that, especially elderly people. We need to be there for them, and that's what we are.
There we go. Without the staff, we wouldn't be able to manage to come along on our own. Really have been very helpful.
He's been very, very kind, taken all my luggage from me, and he's been in the coffee shop to get a coffee.
I've been at the station now 5.5 years. I'm never going to leave. Never going to leave. Love the job.
I may look jolly hale and hearty, but I've got bad knees. And I really do value this. I can't understand why we don't have to pay for it.
All right.
At the end of an exhausting shift, everyone gets home for Christmas.
That was a real good one. But we got to run the train.
That's going to be another hour and a half wait now. Not good.
Complaining about the rail network is almost a national pastime.
It's just been a farce today, absolute farce.
The 10:15 train from Leamington Spa to Birmingham last Saturday was a nightmare.
This tricky winter has been no different.
There's rain, there's wind, it's just a bit cold, this happens. There's a saying about people in a brewery, that's Network Rail.
But behind every problem, there's an army of people trying to fix it.
Got him in socks! Got him in socks!
Tell me about the weird and wonderful world of off-track.
The staff.
I mean, that's a given.
It's all of them, and I'm only joking.
To keep trains running on time.
Mate, you need to stand away from the train. We're going.
Only 1 minute late.
Mr. Passenger, please don't take it out on us. It's not our doing.
The next one will be the 15:30 on platform 4.
OK, thanks a lot.
But what's more of a surprise is not all passengers want to grumble.
No stress. You're doing your best.
This gentleman here helped me today. Fabulous man.
There you go.
The sort of employee you need at New Street Station.
Chris is the name, don't forget.
This gentleman has done a very good job here tonight. Bravo.
Yes. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What are Brummies like? They're honest, straightforward talking. They'll give you their last £1.
I know roughly who's been out here with me singing Christmas carols. This troublemaker here will be on as well. I'm a clown, man. I'm terrible. Some people, you know, when on the concourse, they go, where's 10B? It's in Wales, isn't it? You know, all the old ones, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Misunderstood by everyone else in the country, except fellow Brummies.
Have you got any toilets in here? We've got loads. It's like a big family. We all have our off days. But you know what? If someone's feeling down and I can make somebody smile, I'll do my best to do it.
Stand clear!
Yeah, I'd rather be on a beach in Barbados, but basically, I don't mind coming to work. I'm happy to come to work.
Do you love what you do?
I must love what I do because I've been doing it for 42 years. 67 this year, and I have no intentions of retiring at the moment, so yeah, I love the railway.